Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as the Qing. Let's continue on from last off. So, we have defeated the Japanese, and it's time for us now to prepare for the rest of the wars. A war into the Ma clique, war into the Qing federal government, the Hunan clique, the League of Southeast Provinces, the Quam People's Republic, the Yunnan clique, Tibet, the Kumo Khanate, East Turkestan, all of these lovely countries will soon, hopefully, be a part of our great nation. Hopefully. Also, I've noticed that we didn't get a pop-up to release Korea. Yeah, we'll finish the army reforms. We're not. Let's not threaten Germany quite yet. At least not. Yeah, not quite yet. Are we ever going to be able to release Korea? Release nation, can never release nations. I remember before Japan lost the war against us, so they immediately go to war with the Germans. You know what? You have to kind of respect it, right? Okay, so let's go for Ma clique first. My guess is that, I mean, again, if you remember before, I don't even remember what series it was in, but at some point releasing countries kind of broke. I think it might be related to the fact that we're not playing on like the Steam version. We're playing on like the GitHub version because the mod updated before we finish this campaign. So I don't know if that breaks something. But the Kuomintang sympathy suspected. As the guerrillas turn the National Revolutionary Army campaign in the south into a steadily rising fear, has begun to grip the assembly in Beijing. With the regime still being in its infancy, many among the YCP and the Zhongshe have openly called for a crackdown on suspected leftists in the empire. Thousands of miles away from any Kuomintang heartland, it's clear the real target of the vitriol is the NCERA, or specifically the Rural Reconstruction Movement, which makes up half of the NCERA coalition. Certainly, it is true that organization existed before the restoration of the Qing, and there were ties between it and many Republicans, but it is clear that the move towards punitive action is a dagger pointed towards domestic opponents. Well, the thing is that, I mean, the NCRA is currently, they're basically, like, the sole party in China right now. With the Young China Party basically being, sympathetic. And no matter what, I guess this reduces social democracy support. We could just purge them, but I don't think it makes any sense. I mean, none of these really makes any sense for our current government when you think about it, but we're not going to worry about it too much. So push into you. After that, let's go for the Hunan clique. We're basically just going to invade everybody. Berlin's now fallen. So Berlin's fallen to the British. Paris is owned. Actually, no, I guess France took back Paris. This is a pretty wild second Weltkrieg they got going on. We'll see how that kind of turns out for everybody involved. But as of right now, it's not really our concern. How many units do you each have? 22 to 85. I can't imagine you're on like the higher end of those scales. 19,000 rifles. Okay, what we want to do with that is I want to get more units. Give me 20. Give me a full 24 stack. Just one of you. Also, yes, some of you guys are still on trucks, which don't really make sense for us anymore since we're not going to be fighting a war in the north. Is there any other wars that we've seen that has caused weird annexations? I mean, not really as far... I guess Mexico. Yeah, you can tell in Mexico, too. The fact that Mexico hasn't released any of this territory kind of signifies that it's a little bit broken. Which kind of sucks, but we can't really do anything about it. So, you just kind of... releasing countries got a little bit borked up. I mean, we could threaten Germany. I mean, they lost Berlin. I mean, them losing Berlin, to me, seems like we probably should be able to kind of threaten Germany a little bit, right? I'm going to bring 2 divisions up to WWII Highway. Are there any other... I mean, they have possessions in the south as well. Okay, White Army want you to be very aggressive with it. Red Army will also be very aggressive in a second as well. Okay, no, Green Army should just be like this. Gonna take Red Army down by one tile as so. And we can attack you afterwards. But I think I want a bigger front line against you, since if we have overwhelming numbers, we should try to maintain an overwhelming... I guess they have troops up north, huh? But I mean, this is your core territory, so I'm not too worried about that. But I will, for right now, I'm gonna bring a handful of purple units. If we lose Beijing, that'd be a little embarrassing. Yes, again, I'm not expecting you guys to do too much. I don't even want you to really even invade. I just want you to just kind of just watch my clique a little bit, okay? Anything more than that is not really going to be necessary. German cities have been ceded. You love to see it. Does that include the southern city as well? It does. Excellent. What about you? You should have also been ceded. But because you're occupied by Japan, it kind of broke, I'm assuming. So afterwards, we'll fix that afterwards. Okay, so the Hunan clique has collapsed. We've got a cavalry division. We haven't taken Chongqing yet, but we should be able to do it in seconds. Yeah, they sent too many units to deal with the Guang People's Government. And they've essentially left the capital completely exposed. Yeah, so I want you moving here. That's worth 10 victory points. You're worth 15. I want you like this. Force attack. You're worth 1. And that should basically be it. Amsterdam's fallen. Green Army, I want you guys being very aggressive in your push. Okay, but purple, I don't want you attacking. I mean, might as well bring all the purple up north. I'm not going to go to war with these guys quite yet. Okay, there's second division here, which is a little annoying. I mean, there's no land route to this province. There you go. You figured it out in the end. I want you to force attack. Even though it'll probably get you killed. Okay, Chongqing has fallen. Is that just the end of the government? Oh, it is. Fantastic. Boom. Done. I mean, I'm going to take over... I don't know who to give this land to. Lagwang People's Republic will give you this southern area to bet you can have this bordering province. And aside, I mean, you didn't have a navy or anything like that, so we'll just pass this up. I wonder if it might be... I wonder if it's like due to maybe... like the new peace conference mechanic that maybe is screwing up the numbers. I don't know. Or screwing up the peace deals. I mean, that's possible. I don't know if it's true or not. But it's definitely possible. Oh, you need to join, let's say, White Army. You guys... let's have you down here as well. Push your way down south. What do you want to take after you? Prepare for the storm. This doesn't really do anything for... I mean, it's 15% war support. But I don't need war support that much. Peace of Japan. Get 3 ships. Sure, let's get 3 ships. Who doesn't love a good ship? How many units do you guys have in the south? 25 to... You don't have that many. And I could actually move an entire unit into Zhangjiang. Move them up north. Which actually, that's what I'm gonna have you guys do. You're gonna move to this city, and you're gonna push the Liguan government from the south. That works out just fine to me. The Yunnan clique, you're opportunistic, right? You're unaligned right now. And I don't think there's anything I can do to get you on side, unfortunately. Okay, my clique's about halfway dead. And at some point, we're going to have to go to war with Tibet. Oh, I mean, okay, so you just ended your hostilities? Well, that works out fine for me then. Taking over, I mean, that's a pretty decent chunk of land you got there. Wait, why is Mongolia independent now? Well, I mean, because I guess my clique technically lost the war. Well, I didn't see that one coming. Let's just put it that way. U10 can go back down south. And you have this city here worth 5 victory points. You're worth 1. And you are worth 1 as well. Do not be on the border with Mongolia. It doesn't do anything for us. I don't even know if we need to be on the border with Tibet at this point either. How many guns do we have now in storage? 8,000. Deploy this kind of garbage 24 stack. With you as commander, we'll make you field marshal. You're going to go right here, and your job is to spearhead to Shanghai. Just cut the league in half. And I think that'll work out pretty well for us. Okay, so my clique's now 29%. Austria's joined the war. And then you allow us to secure Mongolia and Tibet, integrate loyal sub-national governments. I'm going to tell you, there's not really anybody that's actually loyal to our government. Most people actually hate us. Which is a little sad, I'll be honest. Okay, 95. I mean, you'll fall very soon. And I guess let's focus now on... I guess we'll go for the League, right? Take on the League. Not worried about Yunnan right now. I mean, Yunnan's fighting a war against Burma. Siam's at war, Germany's Asia. I'm gonna attack you. I don't want to... let's attack you. Why not? Let's not attack Yunnan quite yet. I think we can hold off a little bit longer on that one. Okay, Ukraine's collapsed. The Dutch have collapsed. France is almost dead, but I think Germany might end up, like, eating shit here, which is kind of funny to me. So I'm wondering, like, no available action, puppet, no available action. So you can only take states. Okay. Again, we know we're not going to be going to war against you. Let's recall these units. I want Green Army to be right here. And they're going to spearhead their way to this area. Do I only have, like... How many convoys do I have? I have 31 convoys total. That's actually... That's kind of sad, actually. That's pretty bad. The rest of you are doing fine. Wait, did I already press the attack the People's Government button? I did. Okay, but we have at least some units already here. We're going to get more reinforcements as time goes on. And Red Army, very aggressive. Green Army, very aggressive, yes. And bring all the troops ready for an invasion of you from the north. They don't actually seem like they have that many units. The troop count seems way more limited than I was originally expecting. Yeah. Oh, because... Wait. Yeah, let's just integrate Tibet. You can be autonomous. I don't care about that. Do you want to be in my government? Tibet has accepted. So they are now a wonderful puppet state of ours. I mean, they're absolutely fucking massive. Like, that is a huge country. But they're now friendly with us, which I'm happy with. Okay, more Red Army units are moving their way down south. Let's start making more convoys. I don't care about the destroyers. Really not going to make or break us one way or the other. Okay, and once again, war's broken out. How many units do we have in White Army? 16? I mean, that should be okay. And then these units in the south, I want you. Yeah, being very aggressive. One of you just moves your way down towards this port, just in case. Yeah, so France has collapsed. But Britain is actually doing a fantastic job. And again, Russia is also moving their way into Germany as well. I don't know if we're going to be able to see the conclusion of that war. But I mean, it would be nice for sure. So Tibet, how many units do you guys actually have? You're crossing the Mi'kmaq line. Is that the one that goes to war with? You get a war goal against the Harley Commune. I mean, that's nice and all, but I mean, you're a puppet. I don't think you can actually attack. I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. Yeah, we can't use any of you two, so I guess we'll prepare the dikes in case we need to flood the country for whatever reason. Not that I think that we'll need to. But, you know, hypothetically. Why did you stop? Unless there was actually a unit down here, which is entirely possible. You guys, I mean, we're making, I think, decent progress against the People's Government in the south. And I think we're also making good progress against the League of Provinces here. We'll call Tibet into the war. That is a beefy Tibet. That is a chunky as hell Tibet. Okay, military factories build more up north. And how's Red Army doing? They're actually doing terribly right now. Or at least way worse than I was hoping that they would. Okay, we have some... Are you navally invading us? You are navally invading us. What the hell's up with that? We'll keep one unit at least to defend the city here. For obvious reasons. How many are in White Army against 16? I don't want them on that border. Just be here. How's Red Army doing? I mean, I think they're doing... When it comes to cutting a country in half, I think they're doing a fantastic job. Tibet, thank you for the 6 artillery pieces. I mean, I know... Probably a country of not much means. So this probably is pretty substantial for you. And I appreciate it, honestly. Okay, Nanjing's about to collapse. We're about to take this... I mean, we're at 80%. It's not bad. Okay, you're at 16, but I think you should still hold on. Attack the Yunnan clique. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't make sense for us. So I'm just simply not going to do it. Actually, you're worth 1. Have you push away towards the coastline. Again, I'm going to have you push... Shaanxi, that... Or Shanghai, I should say. It is a core of theirs. And that is important to note. Okay, let's surround Nanjing. Serbia's collapsed. And again, unfortunately, they're not going to be able to, I think, release territory. So the Nubian Federation is just going to be absolutely freaking massive. Canada's decided to intervene in the Second Weltkrieg. I mean, understandable. You guys need more supplies. Oh, you need help in some way for sure. Shanghai. Nanjing's doing okay. If I can move here again, as long as I can cut the league in half, I'm pretty happy with that result. Somehow the Ottoman Empire is now just in... So Iran has now become the Ottoman Empire. You know, good on them. Good on them. Okay, give me more trucks. Do I have the supplies for trucks, right? Even if I boost you like maximum, I have 6,000 trucks. Okay, we have too many trucks. Cut truck production down. Give me more rifles. Why not? Everybody loves a good gun. Okay, but now that we've dealt with this, we're then going to delete all of green objective. We're going to move green army like this, and their job is to push in this way. Have that advance go into the country. Move you along the coastline in the back. You did take over Nanqing, so you're now about halfway dead. But I think, at least for right now, it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. Thank you everybody for watching. My name is Anthony. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.